Hello everyone, welcome back to 868 Hack Plan B. Just can't stay away from the siren song of these bleeps and bloops and weirdly ominous background music. By the way, this is like every video I record is so many gigs. I don't know if it's the like animation effects, meaning all the compression is screwed up, or the fact that I'm having to do a display capture instead of a game capture. I don't know how all that stuff works. But it's like 15 gigs that last episode. Unbelievably huge. Anyway, it's just annoying to upload them. So I'm probably not going to... Once I'm done with this streak, I'll probably just stop playing. Or stop recording anyway. So, okay, we have 2 power-ups, but at least I know what they are. Demons are going to have 5 health instead of 3, and we're going to have 2 health instead of 3. So that's exciting. At first glance, demon resistance just never seems very hard. It's like, whatever, you can shoot them 5 times. Who cares? They're just like, in most combats, you're in a position where, like, you've locked down the only entrance and you can shoot them as long as you want, right? But stuff creeps up on you in various ways, and if you have to spend 5 shots on a demon, like, the glitches are going to get you, for example. So I start with what? Pull? Okay, suggests maybe being a cyborg, but let's see. We do have a debug here, actually, which I think is pretty valuable with demon resistance. As I, of course, it's not for demons; it's for glitches. But as I mentioned, you know, demon resistance makes you more susceptible to glitches because you have to spend so long shooting stuff. Less so to viruses, because, like, yes, they can get you while you're busy shooting down a demon, but at least against them, choke points work. What else do we have here? We have score. I don't think I'm that ambitious. Just like with 2 power-ups, I'm in survival mode. I guess this is a good spot to siphon. Just because it has a lot of resources, right? 6, 9. We could grab the debug from here, and that could be it for the floor. I don't really want to take my chances getting X and also a 4. The score is too much. We can't get the crash even if we wanted it. Column is resource poor. We could take the show instead of the debug, but I think I want a debug. Given all that, could I afford to be a hacker? Is it even good? Maybe not. I'm siphoning here and here. This is not a bad spot for an extra siphon. But even at that, it's only 8 resources. I could get 10 by starting as an agent or a cyborg. It's more like if I want to siphon here and get, like, show and also $6, that hacker would be good. Right, or here, 5 points, 2 points and $5. I think show is good enough that I can go ahead and start as a hacker here. All right. First shot, you get to see how chonky the demons are now. Everyone else kind of a joke. I'm gonna hang out up here, actually. I don't like walking into a narrow corridor right before an enemy spawns, because sometimes it's like, oh, it's a virus spawning right here, or something, right? And then there's no good way. I'm not sure exactly. Maybe it's a demon here, or a glitch here that would have been a problem. Anyway, sometimes when you're in a corner, you have restricted movement. There's one place a particular enemy could spawn that would just get you. And if you can just stay out in the open while that spawn is happening, then you're not really susceptible to it. Do I take the debug first or the resources first? If I take the debug first, I only get to use it once to defend myself, but that should be plenty. And it means I'll have to deal with fewer. If I take this, I increase the spawn rate for the time that I'm busy fighting off the defenders of the debug. So I think I'll take the debug now. Okay, yeah. Just come up into this choke point and debug. This is exactly the kind of situation I was talking about. Where the demon resistance makes glitches more of an issue. I mean, there were so many demons and the glitch was so close that even without demon resistance, the glitch would have been an issue, but it was perhaps more so with demon resistance. I don't know. I guess not really. Sure are a lot of these guys, huh? See, he got me. I could try a pull and it might work. Might pull him here, but it also might pull him here. I'm just gonna step up and like... I'm healing on the way out anyway, screw you guys. Okay. Now we can look for some new progs here. Do I want to get a calm or a row? They both seem fine. Calm would probably be nicer. Pull and debug are also a mild combo, right? You can sometimes get enemies to collide that way and then debug them. Or pull them onto a wall and debug them. It's not super likely to be that relevant, but sometimes it is. This guy's here, so shoot. Be on one of these two tiles. Oh my god, dude, could you like figure it out? He's I know where he is. He's in one of these two squares, right? How do I encourage him to actually... I guess if I step this way and back, I always get him. Yeah. I can afford to step towards that. Whatever it is can be dealt with by just backing up. Okay. I mean, I'd also like warp, don't get me wrong. But I don't fancy the idea of fighting off warp and row at the same time. Could just take row. Column is what, 2-4? 2-4. Well, let's grab the row and then figure something out. Okay, this guy should be headed over here. And this guy will appear once I finish shooting him, so this should all be fine. Oh, he came back because this got blocked off by the other, I see. I don't like that. So step back, and there's a chance they get in each other's way? Yes. So he's in one of these two squares. Either way, just like before, if I move back and then up, I catch him. Okay. I could go for the save, but that seems like so greedy. When would I... What kind of game do you want to use save in? It's so hard to like understand. It's fine at the end of the game if you decide you don't want any more points. I guess, like, you know, at the end of the game, I would usually be willing to save at least one siphon, right? Because you end up spending it for a few points on the last level, but not that many. And you could instead use it to ensure that your next run in the streak is in a much better spot to start with. But I wouldn't want to use it more than once in any run that I can think of. Maybe there's something with the secret level where having save would be nice. I don't know. Starting with a bunch of siphons might help you visit the secret level more times. I don't know. I don't do secret level stuff. I mean, I think it's basically calm or nothing. And I think it's supposed to be calm. I'm just a little nervous about fighting 6 enemies at all. Alright, here we go. Still no real plan. I'd like to avoid using show if I can. The money matters this game, unlike last game. I could use a row to just blow up that guy on the left. It's a pretty big expenditure for one enemy when we don't even know how big of a threat it's going to be. The problem is I can't make a choke point no matter what I do. Because there's always going to be 2 ways to approach me, right? That's why I was so nervous about this 6. Maybe if I could fight my way over here somehow? It's hard to imagine, isn't it? Yeah. So I think I have to, like... Maybe there's some pull debug shenanigans going on? That's the best plan I can think of right now. I really don't want to use a calm either, but maybe I'll have to. So right now, for example... Pull debug probably kills both of the viruses. But maybe only one of them. So it doesn't seem all that great, huh? It's like a big expenditure to kill 2 viruses. I mean, I guess it's fine. And the viruses are the main threat here. This is my one chance to get them easily. Let's give it a try. Didn't really work, huh? Shit. Boy, this looks stupid. I guess I get a good row now, maybe? I was really hoping this guy would be moved east instead of north, obviously. So this Cryptog must be here. I mean, I think I do have to debug even though it's only getting one of them. And I think row is nice. One more row is kind of necessary-ish. No, maybe I can stall a moment. Okay. Moment stalled, I guess. I really can't deal with you today, sir. Where is this Cryptog? You must be up here? Oh, I can deal with him. This is the guy who got damaged, so I don't have to shoot him twice, only once. Nice. Can I walk towards that? It should be okay. Alright. Made it out of there and acquired calm. Big expenditure. Hoping for it to pay off starting around Sector 5 or 6. Or any sector where I want to engage in a large amount of combat, I guess. Okay. I can obviously get him if I just go up twice, he'll show up here. What if, but I'd like to head towards this siphon. If I go right, what's he gonna do? He's gonna go here and then here as on my first two moves, pretty much no matter what I do. So I could be here. I might be in some trouble if I don't go north. Let's just make sure we deal with him. Okay. So delay is right up my alley, of course. And it has a bunch of credits next to it, which is kind of what I need right now. I love delay. Could try taking the unknown prog next to me instead. I don't think there's anything I'd rather have than delay, so not my favorite idea. Then what? Could try 3 points, maybe? Or 3 points and a wait? I think I'd rather have the 3 points here and some credits or some resources, right? It's 8 resources for this? Yeah. And a decent, defensible, not perfect, but fine. Yeah. So for example, this delay just completely solves all problems. He said, without any irony, hopefully? Yeah, because I can back up and shoot this guy. And I have no idea where the Cryptog is, so I'm just going to stall in here until he gets to me. Cryptog's here, so I guess I have to... Oh, or there. Yes, either of those two. Sure. Either way, moving forward was correct. Alright, my first points. Here we come. Oh, you shouldn't step so close to a demon when they're at 5, I think. Because the spawn timer on these levels is getting short enough that I can't necessarily just dispatch him before the next spawn arrives. And I don't want to be caught next to a threat while another one spawns behind me. Probably a little bit too early to use Calm. Sector 4. The problem is, like, this is a pretty nasty set of spawns. There's not a lot I can do with my current progs, right? I guess row is my main tool here. Oh my god, they're huge. Yeah, we're gonna have to use some rows to clean all this up, I think. Well, wait, no. Because the Cryptog is, what, around here or here? Or he's just somewhere in this neighborhood, right? At some point, he'll be adjacent to me and I'll have to shoot him. But I can shoot him twice and this guy will just come closer. And I should get a decent row at that time? I think? It means this guy's getting... like, he's gonna come this way as well? Maybe? I'm not sure. I think I just don't row yet, though. He turned around because the Cryptog is blocking the only entry to me and he didn't know where to go? That's nice. No thank you, please. I actually think I have to delay that. Because I cannot have something next to me while I'm busy shooting down a demon. But if I do that, like... I'm gonna be surrounded by the two demons before long, and there's no guarantee that they'll be well placed for me to deal with. I mean, I guess enough pulls and rows solve any problem, but I don't want to spend that many. You know what? I think actually just enough rows. No. Oh my god, he's huge. Okay. Well, all right. That's what I just said. Enough pulls and rows solve any problem. I need an exit. God, there's so many dudes! Okay, more pulls, I guess. Actually, wait, just a single row would have solved that. What am I doing? Okay, now I have a real choke point at least. We're definitely pulling the trigger on Calm next sector. It turns out if I'd done it this sector, it would have saved me more resources, I think. You know, it's easy to say to yourself, oh, I can handle the threats that get spawned, but the demons just have so much health. It costs a lot of resources to deal with everything that shows up while you're busy killing them. Could take an antivirus, not really so inclined. A mosh? Eh? Step? Kinda cool. Yeah, I think it's probably supposed to be a mosh, given that there's all these demons. There are going to be a lot of enemies on the screen, probably. Like, given that they take so long to kill, enemies will have had time to accumulate. Although maybe not with Calm. I don't know. So we're taking this. What else are we taking? Maybe it is the antivirus. I really don't want to, though. That's a pretty nice delay. I could try for the 6 points. I actually think this is pretty well defended, right? We have a choke point here that defends against every spawn except these two. And I can shoot down a couple of glitches with debug if I have to. I hope not to have to, of course. But I want to get something for my siphons. I need a few points, or this is kind of a why are we even doing this run kind of thing. Alright, so, you know, delay to take care of this stuff, and then... Great, I don't even have to use a debug to handle the glitch. I just have to handle whatever spawns while I'm busy holding the left arrow key. I'm gonna take 1 damage here. Should be fine. And it is fine. We got to the heal. Okay. So... Calm and delay is looking pretty good, huh? Do I need 2 delays to clear this out? Each delay is 3 moves, so I could delay, walk, shoot. That's 2, 3, 4. This guy will pop open if I do that. So it kind of has to be 2 delays. Delay, 1, shoot, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 2 delays should handle this. I can kill all 3 of these and then I should be fine after that. And I'm pretty sure I do want the calm. It would make me a lot more comfortable picking up, you know, this question mark, for example. Maybe this 5. Or this quit and this 5. Kind of fun. Grab 5 points, get the hell out of Dodge with 14. Stranger things have happened. Either way, yeah. I don't think I'm very happy with the idea of not using calm. All right, what can we afford to take here? I mean, I'm kind of running a little dry here, right? I would not be so against the idea of just grabbing 5 points and quitting. I can't take 7 and quit because quit costs a siphon. Because I don't really know if I have enough to defend myself on the way into Sector 6. Maybe I do? If I don't pick up any points or progs here and just grab resources. There aren't even very good resource nodes. Right? Like, what would I be taking? Get 8 standing here. Standing here, 9 here. Not bad. But not great either. And like a calm and a couple delays does solve a lot of problems. But right now I'm being offered a permanent solution to all of my problems, which is to kill myself. And grab 5 points while I'm at it. Could I take Siphon Plus, maybe? And somehow also take Quit and be able to, like... I don't know. I don't have save, so what am I even thinking? Yeah, I mean, I'm not exactly loaded with resources here. My progs are not that good at combat. I think if I try to make it to Sector 8, I might just be dead. So, we're going to declare victory here. See you later, idiots. I quit. Okay, great. So, 14 points, my lowest score in quite a long time for a winning run, but, you know, you gotta do what you gotta do. Our streak is now 77. Hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.